Guided meditation for Siddhi activation. A self-paced practice to awaken your subtle powers. Opening transmission. There is a light within you that does not flicker. There is a silence in you that does not sleep. And from that silence, ancient powers once known to sages and seers begin to stir. You may have felt glimpses of it before. A sudden knowing, a heightened intuition, a stillness that shifts the room. These are not accidents. They are signals from the deeper body, from a level of being where consciousness itself begins to express in extraordinary ways. These are the siddhis. This guided meditation is not a performance. It is a tool, one you can return to again and again, not to create something new, but to remember what has always been waiting. Let us begin the sacred process of self-awakening. 1. Introduction to siddhis. What are we awakening? Before entering the practice, it is important to understand what siddhis are and what they are not. Siddhis are subtle capacities that arise through deep inner stillness. They include things like heightened intuition, perception beyond the senses, the ability to influence energy fields, and spontaneous insight or presence that affects others without effort. But these are not to be treated as tricks or mental achievements. They are side effects of inner purification and sustained silence. The ancient texts describe siddhis not as goals, but as symptoms of a purified mind. They come naturally when the clutter of thought quiets and the deeper self becomes known. This meditation will not promise powers. It will offer a clear doorway, and if practiced consistently, the awakening of subtle perception becomes not only possible, but natural. 2. Preparing for the practice. You will need only a few things to begin. A quiet space where you will not be disturbed. A place to sit with an upright spine. A willingness to follow each step inward without rush or force. Now prepare your space by doing the following. Turn off all digital notifications and distractions. Choose a seated position, either cross-legged on the floor or on a chair with feet flat on the ground. Rest your hands on your knees or in your lap, palms facing down or gently upward. Close your eyes softly, letting the outside world fade from attention. Let your mouth remain gently closed, breathing through the nose. If you choose, you may light a candle or place a small object of meaning nearby. These are not necessary, but may help you signal to the body that something sacred is beginning. Once seated, breathe naturally for a few moments before proceeding. 3. Calming the body and breath. Begin by paying full attention to your breath. Do not try to change it at first. Simply observe. Feel the air entering through the nose. Feel the air leaving through the nose. Now gradually lengthen your breath. Use this breath count for a few rounds. Inhale slowly to a count of 4. Exhale slowly to a count of 6. Repeat this 5 times at your own pace, counting silently in your mind, allowing the breath to grow smooth and effortless. After 5 rounds, let the breath return to a natural rhythm. Feel the body becoming heavier. Feel the mind beginning to settle. Do not try to silence the mind, just give it less to cling to. 4. Centering the attention in the heart space. Now shift your attention inward. Bring your awareness to the center of your chest. This is not the physical heart, but the subtle space behind it. Imagine or simply feel that the breath is moving in and out of this center. With each inhale, light and clarity enter this space. With each exhale, tension and noise dissolve outward. Allow your awareness to rest gently in this center. You are not thinking about it. You are resting in it. If thoughts arise, do not follow them. Let them pass like ripples. Gently return to the center behind the chest. Stay here for a few minutes, breathing softly, eyes closed, attention quiet. If you wish to continue now, move to the next step. 5. Awakening the subtle field around the body. Without moving, bring attention to the skin of the body. Notice where the skin meets the air. Begin to sense the space just beyond the body, an invisible field surrounding you. You are not visualizing it, you are sensing it. Notice any tingling, warmth, pulsing, especially in the face, the hands, the top of the head. Now shift awareness to the center of the forehead. Notice any subtle energy or sensation there. Do not try to force it. Just remain open to noticing. Remain in this awareness of the body's energy field, noticing the edges of you begin to soften, as if your presence expands beyond form. Stay in this state for as long as you feel comfortable before moving on. Planting a subtle intention, the inner seed. Now introduce a simple inner intention. Do not chant it. Do not repeat it like a mantra. Simply place it gently into your awareness like a feather resting on water. Choose one of the following statements or create your own. Let the deeper vision awaken. I allow the subtle to guide me. I rest in the stillness that reveals truth. Silently speak the phrase inside once, then drop it. Return attention to the breath, to the heart, to the space within. This planted seed will grow in silence. No need to check on it, only remain in the stillness it was born in. 7. Entering the field of non-doing. Now enter the phase of pure stillness. There are no more instructions for this part. There is nothing to do. Just be present. Let breath flow naturally. Let the mind remain quiet but alert. Let the body remain motionless and receptive. Rest in this space for as long as possible. If the video ends, you may choose to pause and continue on your own. Remain in the space of non-doing. This is the most fertile field for siddhi activation. When there is no effort, the deeper intelligence begins its work. Stay here without expectation, without measurement. The subtle works in silence. 8. Returning from stillness. When you are ready to return, begin by noticing the body again. Feel the hands, the feet, the seat beneath you. Begin to move your fingers and toes gently. Roll the shoulders. Take a slow breath in through the nose, and exhale through the mouth if you like. Bring the hands to your heart. Let them rest there. Offer a moment of thanks for the inner journey. Then gently open your eyes, move slowly, and remain inwardly quiet as you transition. 9. Signs of activation, what may arise. Over time, consistent meditation of this kind may reveal subtle changes in perception. You may begin to notice inner guidance that feels instantly true, a quiet magnetism in your presence, spontaneous insight or creativity, an ability to sense energy in spaces or people, less reactivity and more calm during challenges. These are signs that the inner body is becoming more active, that the layers once dull are awakening. You are not developing powers, you are revealing what was covered. Stay consistent with your practice. Even 5 to 15 minutes a day can shift your entire life. 10. Continuing your path, gentle guidance forward. Siddhis do not appear through obsession or control. They blossom like flowers from fertile soil. Let your daily life become an extension of this meditation. Walk slowly and feel your breath. Listen more than you speak. Stay aware of the heart center even while active. Most importantly, return to silence often. It is the source of all subtle power. No force, no performance, only presence. You have already begun. The current is already flowing. Mystical reflection. The siddhis live not in distant heavens, but in the quiet between two breaths. They do not shout. They do not boast. They whisper when the noise has stopped. Let the practice become your home. Let the silence become your teacher. And let what awakens within you remain nameless and true. If this sacred transmission helped guide you inward, if you now understand that subtle power begins with stillness, then stay close to this path. Subscribe to receive future transmissions. Consider becoming a member to help support the creation of more sacred practices like this one. Your stillness is the real gift. Thank you for walking this path. Next episode preview. In the next episode, we'll enter the ancient code of sound and truth through the Vedic code of Om Tat Sat, how it activates subtle realms, an unveiling of the seed sounds that shape the universe.